Hi, I'm Garrett with Ure-a-Duck Decoys. We're continuing our series on how to burlap your foam hunting decoys. The next step in the process is going to be putting a hole in the decoy to put your head on. What you need is either a level surface to put your decoy on or a drill press. We're going to go ahead and use this because I think this is what most people are going to have readily available. Once you get your decoy on a level surface like we've got here, you need to get a hand drill that's got a bubble level in the back of it, so you can make sure that you're drilling the hole plumb vertical. Okay, what you want to do now that we're above the decoy is you want to find the exact center spot on this flat shelf here for your head. I'm going to say it's about right here. You can pretty well eyeball this. That's the best method we've found. Get your drill where your bubble is right in the middle of that circle, and then slowly begin to drill down and keep that bubble right in the middle of that circle as you go. And as you come back, speed it up a little bit as you pull it out. And now we've got our hole to put our eye bolt through. Okay, now that we've got our hole drilled in our decoy right here for our head, the next process is painting it. For paint, we're just going to use regular spray paint that we picked up from the store. We've also got some black and white acrylic paint that we're going to use to touch the decoy up and add a little bit of detail to it. First step is going to be to paint white. White oversprays more than black does, so you always want to do it first when you're using spray paint. It don't take a whole lot to paint it. And you want to make sure that you paint the bottom. It helps seal the burlap in. Make sure that no water gets in. And again, we're doing a bluebill here, so we're just going to paint his side pockets and back white. Okay, once you got a coat of white on there, we're going to go ahead and do our black on his chest and on his tail. One thing you want to pay attention to while you're doing this is your angles on the decoy. You don't want to get any overspray on your white. So keep it at an angle like this and hit his edges like that. Go ahead and hit the shelf on there so if you turn his head or something, it doesn't show. I don't worry about going all the way beneath the decoy with the black because I already hit it with the white. Just make sure you get down to the water line with it. Same idea on his tail. Go ahead and come up his back a little bit in the middle. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to use our acrylic paints to touch him up a little bit. We did a raised detail on his back here. So our next step is going to be to take a fan brush, just like this one, and just get a little bit of black on your brush, not a whole lot. Go ahead and usually have like a towel or napkin or something, go ahead and dust it off a little bit and get it where there's just a little bit on the brush and take it over that. Go over his back and we're just highlighting those raised feathers that we put onto it. Gives it a very soft, realistic look. And it doesn't take that long if you've already got it raised. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and go to our white and clean up the lines that we made with our spray paint. Because the bluebill, that's not a blended line there. That's a real clean line on the back of his side pocket. So we're just going to take that brush and clean it up. Same on his chest. And just blend it on back in, and that'll, once it dries, it'll match right up with your spray paint on it. And we're going to do the same on the other side. Again, this is a hunting style decoy. You don't have to be real precise with it. It's not going to go in any shows or anything like that, but it makes it pop more if you go ahead and clean those lines up on him. Alright, and now we've got a pre-painted decoy from our Traditions line. This decoy fits all 72 model size heads, Herters style, or our Traditions body is what it's made for. This will fit your Herters, this will fit your homemade decoys that are made in this size. So we're going to take this eye bolt with a washer on the bottom of it and come up from underneath. You're going to bring this up from underneath. Make sure you got that washer, because otherwise it'll cut into your foam when you do that. And then just screw that head on. And we've got ours set up where on his back the decoy can't make a whole full 360-degree turn. What this will do is it'll keep your head from spinning off on the decoy and keep from wallowing that hole out. So just use your hand to cinch it down tight. And then you got his swivel head on there. A little bit of paint on his back. So there he is right there, your painted decoy. Burlapped, painted, hand painted, and with a pre-painted Ure-a-Duck Decoy's head.